Title: Mom's voice still echoes in my head. Calm, practical, detached. Sweetheart, you understand, right? Your sister's wedding is already planned. We can't cancel everything just to come to yours. I remember looking at my phone, the message glowing in the dim light of my apartment. My fingers hovered over the keyboard. Then I typed back 2 words. That's fine. They didn't know it was the last time I'd ever make peace with being second best. It's funny, I used to think love was measured in attention, the kind my parents gave my sister Emily. The way they turned every dinner, every holiday, every breath into her stage. I was the quiet one, the steady one, the one who didn't need much. They used to say it like a compliment. It wasn't. It was dismissal dressed as praise. Even on my engagement night, Mom called to ask if I'd seen Emily's new ring. He got her a 2-carat, she said, almost proud of him. I looked down at my own ring, a modest circle of gold, and smiled through my teeth. The cracks started small, a missed call here, a postponed visit there. We'll celebrate properly soon, they said. Then the message came, the official reason they wouldn't attend. Your sister's wedding is the family's priority. They called it timing. I called it truth. I didn't cry. I didn't beg. I didn't even tell them the venue, or the date, or who was coming. I simply went quiet. Silence is underrated. It gives people the illusion that you've accepted defeat. But silence is where strategy is born. While they were busy arranging flower walls for Emily's princess wedding, I was signing papers. My company, the one they never asked about, had just closed a deal that changed everything. Tech valuation, international investors, all those long nights they once mocked me for. The result? $6 million in assets, and freedom that tasted like revenge. I didn't flaunt it. I didn't need to. Real power doesn't announce itself. It waits. When Daniel, my fiancé, suggested Italy, I didn't hesitate. Tuscany, I said, somewhere quiet, somewhere beautiful. He smiled, not knowing it wasn't just about romance. It was about resurrection. The villa overlooked endless vineyards, bathed in gold. Old stone walls, white roses climbing the arches, the kind of view that made you forget anyone ever underestimated you. We invited only 12 people, friends, colleagues, the ones who never asked me to shrink so someone else could shine. The ceremony was simple, intimate, perfect. And yet, I planned one final detail with surgical precision. 3 days after the wedding, I posted the photos. Not all of them, just enough. The caption read, "Married in Tuscany. Just the 2 of us and everything we've built together." The first photo, me in an ivory gown, standing on a marble balcony, the villa sprawling behind me. The second, the ceremony under the olive trees, sunlight scattering like confetti. The third, Daniel and I, smiling, not performative, but peaceful. It took 17 minutes for Mom to call. I didn't answer. That evening, Emily texted, "You didn't tell anyone it was this big." "Why would I?" I replied. "Mom's crying." "Is she?" I could almost see it, the flicker of panic behind their carefully constructed hierarchy. For once, the daughter they'd dismissed had become the one they couldn't explain. I let them sit with that. A week later, Mom sent a message. "You should have told us. We would have come." I read it twice, then once more, just to savor it. It wasn't regret, it was fear. Fear of being left out, of being irrelevant in a story they thought they controlled. I typed a reply and deleted it. Then another. Finally, I settled on the truth. "You already made your choice, Mom. I just stopped trying to be in the picture." I hit send. Sometimes revenge isn't about destruction, it's about exposure, showing people who they've been all along. My sister got her lavish wedding, her headlines, her noise, but mine was silence, precision, power. They thought absence was indifference. They were wrong. Absence was the stage I built, brick by quiet brick, until they had no choice but to look up and realize I was never the forgotten one. I was the one watching, learning, waiting. And now, every time I sip wine on that same balcony, I think about the photo that took their breath away. Not because it was beautiful, though it was, but because for the first time in their lives, they saw me, really saw me, and they couldn't breathe.